dancehall. I mean, when I was playing, for instance, when we were playing a song, you know, there was, and I think you touched it correctly. We grew up in at a time where music was cultural and we are singing about Jah. Jah is my light and my salvation. And we are singing. So, me tell enough of my people, because you know my church man. So, me tell enough of my people and say, yo, I was going to church. I never know me I go to church because when I listen to them tune, I mean, I read the Bible, them time that's so hard. But when we start read the Bible now, I say, well, off them man, they sing the word of God.
Me always say, you know, you see, if we are going to walk away from the business and left it to them your youth with where them are bring to reggae music nowadays, the business mash up long time. Know what I mean? All the European and the Japanese take it to a run with it.
That's true talk.
Somebody we can, if you're asking who defending the root side of the thing, the cultural side of the thing, it's the Europeans more.
Yeah, so I've noticed.
Not even the Jamaican them.
Yeah. Affinity extra, be extra.
Yo, Wagwan people, Wagwan world, Mighty Crown, the Far East Rollers, yo. Yeah, and it's all about World Clash, the end, the final showdown. It's the final, you know. May 1st, 2022 at O2 Academy, Birmingham. Yeah, man. Make sure to forward. See, we are forward too, you know. So make sure come to the final World Clash. It has gonna be exciting. See, crazy. Some sound are gonna dead enough. Who are gonna be the champion? Yeah. So my come to witness that. See, make sure to come.
May 1st, alright, World Clash again, crowning of the legend.
You hear that? Boom!
Melt like plastic. Observe a lead, no follow sound. No do what everybody do. Watch them a run, a gap a last them into. One be relevant, observe a give them what them want. Hey, observe a giant. Ready, them not ready, yeah.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Extra.
Welcome once again to the Love in Action show, where we discuss issues within the community. Sometimes the issues are good. Sometimes, unfortunately, we have to discuss things that are not so good. But they still need a conversation because we need to bring clarity and understanding and even peace within our community. So today, I have a very, very good friend and special guest, Twinny Ranx from the Supa Powa Observer. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about the big sound system that won the UK championship. When I say UK, for all of the sounds that him clash with in the UK, they won the championship, which you can see the big cup behind it. Yeah, they won the championship and made them the UK champion. And we're going to be discussing the clash, the big clash, or what I said, the big battle of the giants, where we have the UK for the first time here in the UK, the world clash. What am I saying? The world clash. That means there's going to be a clash with sound systems from various parts of the world. I'm so excited to be talking about this because when I play a sound, you know, Twinny Ranx, we never have no sound foreign more than Jamaica, and we know England have sound. So I'm really interested to hear of the kind of sounds that's going to be in the world clash. But just before we go there, I just want to break down what clash means. So just bear with me because this show is to bring what I say understanding and it's to bring clarity. So today, I'm just going to explain what it says about the word clash. Clash is a battle. That can be the battle of words. It can be battle within countries. It's a battle. And in any battle, there has to be a victor. And in the victor, whoever is the victorious one, they are normally crowned the king. So, concerning now the world clash, we are looking to see at the 1st of May who shall be crowned king of the sound system within the world. A big thing that's, you know. So when we're talking about clash, we're talking about kings, really, because the victor becomes the king. Whatever the battle is, they're the king of that system. King just means somebody that controls, somebody that reigns. So if observer win the thing, they're the king. Whether we like them or we not like them, they will be crowned the king of the world concerning sound system. But let's talk about clash. Is clash a new thing? No. We're talking about clash from ancient days, from the beginning of time. And what I want to break down quickly for you is when we have a clash where everything did depend upon it at the time. We're talking about King David and Goliath. And Goliath was a giant compared to King David, to the battle that was really at stake. And what was at stake was this. Goliath was a Philistine. And the Jews or the Hebrews, they were the Israelites then. They were the ones now that was under threat of this big giant who said right now, oh, send your best champion. Whoever wins, they shall be the ones that serve over the ones that lose. So that's how important the clash was, Twinny Ranx. Yeah? It was no simple thing. Whoever win this battle here are going to be kings, and the losers are going to be slaves, literally. And that's what I say. So all of the Israelite army, when them see the size of the giant, them say, oh, me now go down there, And here comes little David, little youth, And them look upon him and say, yo, I want to make this uncircumcised Philistine who don't know the God of Israel, I come intimidate to it. And him say, yo, I'm going to go down and go fight the giant. So everybody get mad with him and say, yo, you're not even in the army, Virgin. You don't even know if a fight. We come talk about fight. But David with confidence. But anyway, the long story was that everybody know the story. Who win the battle? David. Because David trust God. Him say, yo, this day my God shall deliver you into my hands. And him rush the giant and take off him head. And the whole of the Philistines flee and Israel with the victor. You understand me? So that's what a battle looks like. When you talk about the real battle now, the real battle that I know and has made me what I am is the battle between good and evil. And what was at stake? The whole of humanity. So when God sent him only son to the earth, him sent him for a battle to win over the enemy that had humanity in slavery of sin and death through Adam and Eve. So that's how far gone it. So when he came and he won the battle at Calvary, when him died, he rose again. You understand? And he was crowned king. But then a man will say to me, Rico, what are you talking about? Oh, that thing go. But here what King David said, the same king that won the battle with Goliath. What I'm saying in the Psalms, him said this, lift ye up the heads, O ye gates, and be lifted up ye everlasting doors. And the king, you must say Twinny Ranx, king. What does a king mean? Somebody that is victorious, somebody that rules. Because you can't be a king unless you have rulership and power and authority of glory shall come in. Then he might ask a question, who is this king of glory? Who is observer? Who is Twinny Ranx? They might ask a question, who is this king of glory? He said, the Lord strong and mighty. The Lord mighty in battle. Because clash is a battle, He said, lift up your heads, O ye gates. Lift ye up your everlasting doors. And the king of glory, hear the word again, king, somebody that rule, shall come in. Him asks a question again. Who is this king of glory? The answer David said was the Lord of hosts. The Lord of hosts means somebody that is the captain of an army. The Lord of hosts, mighty in battle. Him say, he is the king of glory. What is the meaning of a clash? To come into conflict. That is what a clash is. So a man them are coming at a dance now, and every man are go try prove who have the better tune, who have the better MC, and who are going to judge now the crowd. And if we decide to observer on the 1st of May are the champion of the world, and them I get the cup, whether we like it or we don't like it, because the decision has been made. So whether a man like to know say Christ win the battle for humanity, the most important battle that ever take place upon earth. Because at that stage, as I said, any battle, there's got to be a victor and there's got to be somebody that is going to lose. And as I said, if the Philistines did win, the Israelites would have been slaves. So if the devil did win Christ upon the cross and win the battle, we'd still be to this day enslaved with no hope that when we're dead, hell we're gone, because the wages of sin is death. But that's why I'm talking about clash as being something that has always and always will be there. So with that note, we're going to turn over now to the real talk with Twinny Ranx. Twinny Ranx, introduce yourself.
Thank you, Rico. Well, say me is Twinny Ranx from Observer Sound. Observer Supa Power Sound. A sound that was created and established in Handsworth, 1983, 1984, by the Boston management, Benji. And the sound included myself, my twin brother Fathead, Benji originally, Then very, very shortly after comes Gunzie and Supa D and Danny Banton Wayne and Little D. Nowadays known as Heavy D.
All right.
You know what I mean? And there's probably some more. I might tell you something, Rico, every time I'm in the interview here, you know, there's always certain names you forget. And then probably even 2-3 years after, man, I go tell you, say, boy, Tweeny meet you in our interview, you know. And you come like, say, you never remember, say, me the dip on the song. You know? I remember from the early days, one of the guys that would tell me this was my brethren, Bonito Star. From the early days when we, you know, we build ourselves off a Jamaican style, Jamaican vibes. So, you know, the Jamaican them have them DJ and them singers. Bonito Star was the first singer who did approach to come and be a singer upon the song.
Yes.
Yeah, man, observe a song. Him did that a yard style.
Yeah, man, bad singer.
Yeah, somebody
real
look
talk,
at this
real
where
talk.
that come from, you know.
Real talk.
Everything was Jamaican style. Whenever I follow the Saxon style, like English style and doing things. One the raw and
True talk.
Jamaican style. Yeah, man.
No,
That's
man,
where we learned from.
Well, you know, just for hear that, really, you know. So this is Twinny Ranx now. So Twinny Ranx, for the people who don't know, what is your role in Observer?
Well, obviously, in the early days, I talk 83 to 45, in the time we used to hold microphone in our hand and chat lyrics. You know what I mean? Where the operator.
Mix me down.
Yeah, somebody, you know what I
Yes,
mean?
kid.
In them days was
Yes,
Percival. Him put on the tune upon the table and them have the needle lift up and, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah, man.
you know, Gunzie was an operator.
Bad
Gunzie,
operator
you know
still.
what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Fathead, my twin brother, was the guy who used to, when me a chat him and mix the lyrics.
right.
But that's what we used to do back in the day, you know what I mean? That's how we used to drop it. And obviously it was myself, Danny Banton, you know, a DJ. And then we bring in Mellow Man, which was a tough DJ. Mellow Top is wicked DJ.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Heavy D, Little D we used to call him at the time. I was very young, but a big man now, Heavy D name now.
on.
You know what I mean? And yeah, we used to go, and we did well, you know? It was an enjoyable thing we used to go on with because me always say, you know, we used to make cassette them there, then we put the cassette them out per road. Man never really believes an English song because everything was just yard style of doing things.
It really was.
Man,
Because
we
when I
enjoy
talk
it.
about the cassette time, because for some people now who too young, they wouldn't really understand where we are say cassette. Because some of them born in the CD and all kind of different formats now where music's transferred. But cassette, you know, back in the days, I can remember that, you know, we used to go up a town up at the ramp. And man have them big ghetto bastard and man have play the latest King Kilimanjaro, you know, Gemini, one of them big sound, the stereograph. Yeah. And, you know, man was just excited and your lyrics are fire and certain tunes. So, you know,
Rico, that was like our first introduction
yes,
to dance in Jamaica.
that's right.
So you actually have a cassette now and you're listening to a live dance or all this dance you go to Jamaica.
Come on now.
All the man them a chat. You know what I mean? All the niggle lift up and some policeman come to the dance and want lock off the dance. You're getting all of this.
Yeah.
And Rico, you know what I mean? Jamaica is a spiritual place. You can't put your finger upon it, but there's something about it that draws you.
Yes,
you know what I mean? To it, and you know what I mean? It's just a wonderful thing to have to that cassette in your house or whatever. You listen to the live dance, all the top DJs in your early B, your Supa Cat.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Your Burro Banton, your Brigadier Jerry. You know what I mean? Your Josie Wills and Charlie Chaplin,
Yes,
your Papa San. I mean, it went on. Yellow Man. You know what I mean? These guys were wicked, you know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Nicodemus.
We
DJ the bad like Nicodemus, them days, man.
The poet we call him, you know. Yeah,
It
man.
was wicked, man. It was
So
wicked,
who's he
a
one?
wicked time. Yeah, she a Japanese, man. I'm black, man.
Come on.
I'm in Miami, but me live. Yo,
Listen.
so we used to live, man.
And you know, Twin, from what we're discussing here, you know, the cassette time was, like you rightly said,
Wonderful.
It brought the vibe of Jamaica. It transported it from Jamaica to the UK because, as you rightly said, the cassette them give you a vibe now.
Yeah, man.
We get to kind of picture. We're not there, but we can imagine all the things set and we are listening to the lyrics them. And, you know, the word of God says straight to them, faith cometh by hearing. So the more we are listening to the vibe now, is the more the vibe that are kind of transform, you know, that when we are building things now, we kind of have a vibe, a benchmark then. For set off, because I say, well, this is like the style, and some will go pitch my things. You understand? Where if we never have that now, we couldn't really pitch the thing. So that's for sure how influential, you know, what we hear in life, you know, can transform
Exactly.
you. You understand me?
Exactly.
So
Make you that person.
with that question then, Twinny Ranx, because I want to go back a little further now. I want to go back to my father's time, your father's time. God bless them soul. You know what I mean? When we call it the Windrush people, them come here now. From what I get to understand, the sound system at that time was mostly like in-house, like we call it should be in blues party. And it was really formed because they came from foreign, they came to a foreign land, and they used the music to come together, and through all the oppression and the prejudices and the different things that them faced when they came here from England, it was a chance where them get to let off some steam through music. And be honest with you, a lot of our mothers and fathers got together through that coming together, meeting at a blues party or somewhere like that, because it wasn't just about the music, but it was about the community coming together. And people could share their experiences at work, what they might go through, or whatever difficulties they were going through. And the music really did play, as far as I remember, as a little youth, because my father did play a song called Studio One. So from a very young age, I see big speaker and Tanai speaker them. And when I get the tune them like Sam Cooke, I listen to Sam Cooke from me, a little youth, fresh. And then I play them tune there, and you know what I mean? And you have the Quakers and the Mafias and Christopher, and you can name a bag motor. You understand? That were the pioneers, really.
Yes.
So how was your time during that time?
It's like you say, when our parents, them used to get together on a weekend and dance. You know what I mean? You know what them do? They might forget, but like what Bob Marley said, they might forget them troubles and dance.
Come on,
because imagine the troubles what they must have had.
Come on, man.
Come on, their mind at them time they come in, just have reached from a hot tropical country and come to a country with snow.
No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. And them kind of thing them that for face.
Yeah.
But carry on, Twin.
I said that's why these people are ingenious, our parents' generation.
Listen
they
to
come
me,
to
man.
a completely different. We grew up with born and grow here, so it was completely different for them. And they had to make their way, so they have to. Oh, where am I get a speaker from? Where am I get an amp from?
Come on,
It's get a needle and a deck and anything there from.
Come on.
But people like your old man, Sonny, he did these things. And he used to come out, your old man, Sonny, with him sound Studio One, used to come out, free yard, compare for my old man in the blues dance, them our yard.
See that now, look at
and then when, like say, my daddy I keep big dancer at Goa Street School, because that was one of the first places where we did to keep dance.
Go on, talk.
At Goa Street School.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So more time a Studio One a forward to go and play there.
Yo.
And where did that man the name again with you have a son, from Birmingham with the kick up Coxsone bad, from 60s. What was his name again? Sonny,
yes.
You ever hear about that song?
Yes, man.
You hear about the dance when you've done Coxsone?
No.
It's about from 1969, 71.
Oh, yes,
my mother did that dance.
I tell you who they talk about that. My cousin, I have a cousin named Roger.
Yeah.
And I think him did I tell me about that dance there with Coxsone. And it caused a little rift between Birmingham and London still.
We talked to Lady Coxsone about it already. He was there. He remember the dance is a real thing. Wow. I remember my mom telling me, people, because all right, Sonny, I threw a tune on that Coxsone. And Coxsone couldn't take it because Coxsone was the big man at the time.
Come on, the pride and joy of London.
It's like him come and say, hey, country boy and rare. Big fight broke out in the dance.
Some of you.
Big fight broke out. People run out to the dance, left them shoes and everything. no, these are the type of things that's supposed to be in books.
Come on,
you know what I mean? And like the Coxsone supposed to have
documentation.
Documentation. No, they're talking about these type of dances before him pass away and it gets lost in history. Listen to me, we have to hold on through reggae history, because like with everything else what we have, we don't want somebody else come take it away and put them stamp on it and go on like say is them did originate this thing here.
True talk. Because what you find Twinny Ranx in time of history with history is that if things are not documented in time of history, history can be rewritten.
That's right.
Understand me?
That's
because there was no documentation, you never know I saw it go. Because you only can go by what you see and what you read. You understand? That's why, just for the sake of it, that's why we have the cup. See the cup here?
Come on.
Come on, a man understand, say, Twinny Ranx and the Observer crew is, whether we like it or not, come on, also some so man,
we are in the country.
Good for don't really agree, right? Because we know the thing, but you have to know. So the cup speak for itself. Twinny Ranx don't really have to talk. Benji them not have to talk. The cup speak for itself. They are the undisputed UK sound champion. Just like me say, David was the undisputed champion when it came to him and Goliath. And Christ was the undisputed champion when it come to him and the devil. Him lick him down for 6, bind him say he made captivity captive. So when you talk about clash and not a joke thing. Clash is a thing what determine situations. As we said earlier on Twinny Ranx, my father was a labor writer and me grew up as support labor. Because labor deal with the working class. That's all me did know. But whether me vote for labor, Twinny Ranx, and a next man vote for conservative, a next man vote for liberal and whatever, whoever wins the election are crowned kings. At the moment, the king of this country in terms of politics is conservative. So whether me is a labor writer or not, does that change conservatives' views? I still have to live under the policies of the labor right. You understand? Of the conservative constitution. You understand? Whether me like it or not, because they are, as I said, kings. So that is how important when it comes to things like this. You understand? And we have to understand that, and we can't stop talking. We say, my Lord, him win that clash there for humanity. That's why whether we like it or we not like it, whether we agree with it, because I know enough man don't agree with it, but me no business man telling them. Because he won, as me just read it, King David tell you, say, who is he, the King of Glory? He's crowned king. King of Glory, there's none like him. None defeated the enemy like him. None could. And here we are speaking about the clash in a different way, we are talking about the musical clash. So, Twin, someone want to ask, I have a question for you. Somebody play a song from Full Time, and I know she used to come at the dance them too anyway, yeah? But what I wanted to find out from you is, are the vibes of the dancehall now changed from Full Time? And if that's the question that you're going to answer, in what manner? All
right. The dance from, we are talking
Full Time. From Siffa time and them things. Right. We've talked about Studio One and Sonny and Coxsone. So we know that they go.
Right. Like when songs like yourself, Siffa sound and Eternal Youth sound and Naya sounds and all these sounds was playing music at the time. All right. It did change in a year time because obviously Rastafari.
This is what I come to know. Right.
Rastafari culture. Came in and it was influential in the music.
Yes.
And the music itself was instrumental in spreading Rastafari.
True talk.
So that was a big difference, And it was a massive difference. And it different as well in the way, remember in a few appearance days, you probably had 1 or 2 man have a sound,
True talk.
1 or 2 man stand up on the sound.
True talk.
We're in a Siffa time now and the other sound them time, you had 10 man to the sound, 15 man, 20 man.
Yes.
It had to be. Because you needed a lot of hands at the time.
Yeah, man, we carry the box them and wire.
And get money into the sound.
And bring the sound, yes.
Because,
true.
money in them days, we really built up the sound in the mid-70s, early mid-70s.
Man, we're up on
it was 11, a rough time.
I think £11.50, I think a week or every 2 weeks. Gyro with
a rough time.
And also that we have the sound.
No, because at 1979, you already left school.
Yeah.
But I'm talking back to 1975, 76,
yes,
when
man.
you build the sound.
Yeah.
I want the viewers them to understand. Say this man him build sound from was about 10, 11. From the man was 12 years old, the man that walk and play a sound in a dance with them build themselves. And
you can't
really imagine youths
garage,
of that age
garage
now,
days.
11, 12, 13.
Yeah, Portchester Drive, really, at the first dance and we keep as a youth,
Yeah.
And we sell sweetie for make a little change and them thing.
In a dance in 1982. In 1982, the man play dub with Little John and Banton Levi.
Yeah, man.
Special with them naming it.
And that was a clash. If I talk about clash.
1982.
Yeah.
There wasn't many songs doing them things at that time.
No.
You know what I mean? It's very rare for you hear a song play
true.
a dub with Barrington Levi. I sing S stands for Selassie, I stands for F stands for Father. You never hear them things in them days, the brethren. So the man did well forward, and that's why I always give Siffa Sound credit for what they brought to the business, and them should never be forgotten out of English UK sound culture.
Respect for that, Twinny.
Never.
Respect for that.
Siffa, always Chris and never differ.
Respect for that, my boss.
You know, say when I always forget the physical that.
Yeah, what you mean, man?
I always have to type in a phone and I make a note say Siffa,
never
always
differ.
Chris, never differ. That was a wicked piece of saying that, man. I tell you,
Dr. Man and Taldo.
Siffa was a lively sound.
Yeah,
lively sound. I used to come on, was it Wellingborough, London, when I
Yes,
play
man.
with Young Lion and all these and Coxsones and whatever.
on.
I used to love going on them coaches to Siffa dances.
You know, and that was what we was talking about. You know, when we were talking about
man.
clash, you know, because we're not talking about like the Banton Levi. I remember it because that was a clash.
Yeah.
It was a big clash because we did have Siffa and then we did have Wasifa. So
I don't cut you. I don't cut you. I don't even feel say Radigan did have special them time they could have played. Not them time. There's a little bit after when when you hear about Radigan cut off.
We were definitely probably the first so me know anyway. That did have a tune with the actual sing about the same. And at the time, Barrington Levi was the hottest thing. I did have the tune, Love Affair. What was it? Not Love Affair. Yeah, Janet Sinclair.
Yeah, Janet Sinclair. Janet Sinclair.
Doom. Yeah, big tune.
Yeah, man.
It was mashing up the place.
Siffa played that.
And we was in a clash similar to what's going to happen on the 1st of May. And it was a big thing because it was about the name, who's going to keep the name, because Siffa have the name and Wasifa have the name. And people get mixed up, so we keep the clash.
Siffa, Wasifa.
And you know, no disrespect to Wasifa, because we love them and them know the truth is the truth. But them play the tune, the 45, because it was the hottest tune at the time. And you know, we just clap. Because we know them dead now. Because when we play the tune, brethren, me remember go back to school, King.
But
and
we have school or Holyhead? Which one is
No, that was on Broadway, man. Broadway school, man.
Broadway school.
Yeah, man.
Broadway school.
And when we done
there.
with them, man, the next day when we go to school, man, they look at me, I said, Siffa, how that tune it go? How that tune it go?
Yeah, man.
And when I spoke to Bandit, they said that special is classed as the second best dub plate in history. Right now, so in history. So, you know, we give God thanks for that. But
so all who don't know about that song, you know, Siffa sound, you know, go on your social media and check them out.
Yeah, man. But, you know,
you're not going to waste your time.
It was great. It was great. But, you know, as I said, Twinny Ranx, you know, it's an honor to have you on the show. And what I want to talk about now is the changing in dancehall. I mean, when I was playing, for instance, when we were playing a song, you know, there was, and I think you touched it correctly, we grew up in at a time where music was cultural and we are singing about Jah. Jah is my light and my salvation. And we are singing. So, me tell enough of my people, because you know my church man. So, me tell enough of my people and say, yo, I was going to church and never know me I go to church because when I listen to them tune, when I read the Bible, them time that's so hard. But when we start read the Bible now, I say, well, off them man, they sing the word of God. And that is why, if you really check it out, you know, Twinny Ranx, up to now, them tune can't dead. Up to now.
I said that there, Rico. Some of them tune are 50 years old now.
Come on, man. And when you listen to the tune, it's like it's a sing like yesterday.
Powerful tunes,
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? And all right, then people always go like say, like me, you know, in the business, the old man of the business and rare, and whatever. Trust me, you see, without the music what the old people they bring to the business, like my era.
Come on now.
Reggae music dead.
Yeah.
No matter which young sound they bought the place. You're not getting anywhere if you not get the revival.
No, you got to be able to play the revival tune.
And
Foundation.
Check it out. Me always say, you know, you see, if we are going to walk away from the business and left it to them youth with what them bring to reggae music nowadays, the business mash up long time. Know what I mean? All the European and the Japanese take it to a run with it.
That's true.
Somebody we call if you're asking who defending the root side of the thing, the cultural side of the thing, it's the Europeans more.
Yeah, so I've noticed.
Not even the Jamaican them.
Yeah, come and I talk to like Conrad and some of the mans from my sound. Yeah. They show me some videos and this is what I'm coming to anyway. I'm getting to this point now because Twinny Ranx, the truth of the matter is when we are play a song, as you rightly said, we grew up in a cultural environment. So again, the influence of the music, that's when the Rastafari come now and, you know, make no mistake about it. Siffa was a Christian Rasta song.
Yeah.
But because we always did the whole Jesus as the Christ. But then enough of the man them did just whole Selassie which that was for them belief but we didn't have that. So me remember like the Rima them would say, boy, Siffa, love the item sound, you know. But the Jesus thing, I be say, yo, Benji, can't live it. But here's the thing though, Twinny Ranx, you know what? When I look back on it, you have to understand, you know, me a long down to my back them time. Like, and me I tell you straight, me don't know Jesus like how me know my Lord. No, me I tell you straight, I'm not afraid to tell no man that. Yeah? Because them know me anyway. But what I'm saying to you is that just within the environment of what we believed, because when we look upon Selassie then, I'm hear Selassie talk about Christ with such passion. I said, well, the king himself of Ethiopia A pint way to the answer to all of our struggles and our problems. Because remember, you know, no matter what man wants to say, you know, right? As we said already, the biggest clash was over good and evil, and Christ win the battle. So really and truly, we already are victors in Christ. That's why when you read it, him say, in Christ we can do all things. Because it's in him, in his authority, in his power. We are more than. So when Selassie a pint, the Ethiopian them, the oldest church, you know, yeah, to Christ. You understand me? So when the rest of them now start singing the tune from the word of God, and you know, man, listen to the tune, them even know, I might say, yo, that's why the influence in our time was so different, because we are singing about love, we are singing about peace, we are singing about Jah, the Almighty. And if you look upon it, when me walk the road now, I see yo, Tweeny, yo, Rico. And if me even see a man who live probably a Barcelona, come and live at Handsworth, I see him, yo, a man a nod and man a greet mans. And there was that unity, as me and my brethren that talked the other day. We've never, up to this day, seen that kind of unity within the black community. I'm not talking for joke, like we did in those days.
I remember, you know, Siffa, you talk about Rastafari, we did embrace Rastafari in them time there. Not long before that, you know, the Black Power movement, the people are walking with the Angela Davis, Fudge, them, you know what I mean, and the Black Power movement, Rampton, you know what I mean, all them man there, you know what I mean, you know, and so when Rastafari did first come on the scene, it was like a continuation of the Black Power movement.
It was an identity, wasn't it? It was an identity.
Remember this,
I think that's really what it came down to.
Why me feel say it was very important for our community at that specific time.
Yes.
It was a time when if you grow up and you're growing up like dark skin, black, and
come on,
don't your parents and look on you and say, well, you face black, so you face black. Why go where you face black and this and that?
Come on.
And people telling you these things left, right, and center.
Come on.
You have somebody so
come on.
If it wasn't for Rastafari, a lot of us would have grown up with that inferiority complex.
A true talk. True talk.
A Rastafari company scene and done that. Make we know, say, yo, black man are the first man will walk the face of the earth. And make we know, started to make us know our true history. And why we are where we are. And then when Rastafari bring that, honestly, we start walk 10 foot tall.
Come on now.
Well, come on, I was a proud man.
Black man.
Why true Rastafari?
Yeah, man. Very true.
Take back that talk, man.
No, I'm not take it back neither.
You see my
because
friend?
when, you know, me, like sometimes I get a chance to preach in the church and them things, and you know, I come from, like me say, I hide it, my ear did long down, so I smoke, I do everything. You understand? But I show a man, so when me get to understand who Christ is, you know, you understand? And when we get to study Selassie and film movements and film lifestyle, because enough man know in a Twinny Ranx. Selassie is a man who a prayer as a king. Remember we are talking king, you know? A king means somebody that is a ruler over your country. And a king, just get this right, you know. A king doesn't just come with the title of rulership. He has authority. Authority. You cannot be a king and you don't have authority. Now, when you understand the king of Ethiopia now, I preach, right, and I show Ethiopia, right, by example and by the books that he wrote, that him serve a greater king than himself. Who am I then for go question the king? I have to humble myself. So when we get to know that now, I say, all right, king, thank you. So now we know what made you, remember our nations about you, we have to talk, but we know the history. You understand me? But what I have seen, and this is the part where I want to talk to you about now, is that in my time, there was only Jamaica sound and UK sound we know about. Because Jamaica did leave and come to England, so that's how we know it. But then now, 2022, we're talking now about the UK world clash. When we say UK, the world clash that's happening here in the UK on the 1st of May. This, in the musical arena, is as big as we hosting in a few months the Commonwealth Games. That's how big it is.
Yeah, man, big time.
And I'm not joking.
No.
But we have to understand that why is it so big? I'll tell you why I think it's so big. Because when I was in sound, I said there are two sound, Jamaica and England. So Tweeny, I want you kind of know, explain to the people them know where these different sounds around the world are going to be coming to the UK on the 1st of May to clash. Clash. To find out who are the king. In the sound system ring. So Twinny Ranx, just name out some of the sound them that are in the thing.
Well, you see,
and where they come from.
As we know now, reggae music gets international. Them say, reggae music is the only music that plays on 4 continents of the world. You know what I mean? That means, like, say, every time there are festivals and these things in all these 4 continents with reggae music.
Okay.
No other music do that.
Come on now.
That's the power of reggae music.
Come on now, talk it.
So, anyway, say right across Europe, you have sound systems all across Europe, Holland, Belgium, Czech Republic, Poland.
Wow.
People see a joke thing at all.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Poland.
We're down in the Balkans, them you still have sound system. Cause I used to work in BMW. The whole of the Eastern Europeans, they were so much into reggae music. The Germans, you know what I mean? And them say France is the capital for reggae music in Europe at the moment.
Get away.
I mean, we're not even...
Wait, that's another subject.
You know what I mean? You have some bad sound from down in France still. I'm bridging them soul stereo. You know what I mean?
French sound.
France, so I'm a favorite European sound that,
Oh, yeah, so man.
Soul stereo, can play a good tune. And there's another thing about, all right, let me show you about the sound in the You have 2 sounds in the clash from Canada. One of them named Mystic and one of them named Climax.
And they're coming from Canada.
I don't really know too much about them sound. I just know, say, if he says Mystic, at the moment, he's the world champion.
Hey, he's in the title at the moment.
World title. The world clash last in 2018, I think it was it last keep in Canada.
Okay.
And it's a Canada sound with it. You know what I mean? Usually, when the world clash go on, is the wherever I play, since them start taking it out to America and play it around the world, wherever I play is that sound from that country, we win it because it have been supporting the country and the supporter go all out. Come
on now.
Yeah? And then also you have in there so a sound name from France named Warrior. You know what I mean? A white youth named Mattia.
So a white
youth play the song.
I play a song called
Warrior
from France. Oh, Germany.
But too, because
and him come on the world class.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Him know him things to cause him.
Well, him have bad for in the clash.
Him win clash at Jamaica.
Okay.
And him win clash on the boat, the sea.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The Bob Marley thing that we him keep every year. Yeah, on the boat. Yeah, and bad. And you have a next African son in the name Dynamic.
Hold on, Tweeny. You say African?
African man named
So we have
Dynamic.
a sound from Africa.
Yeah, man.
Sound system like speaker, tweeter, amplifier.
Yes.
What you say?
And think about Rico. Them sound are good, you know.
Well, Finna clash, them have to be good. Them have to be good.
In terms of like connecting them speech and the music.
Yo.
Them very good at that. Yeah, somebody with so them will get it will be a good night where the fans will be entertained.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not going to be like them boring days when a man come on and put on the door, hey yo, hold this, you know. Them days they done. Yeah, somebody you have to bring some flavor and some life.
Come life in
somebody with the thing. And that's what these songs like Warrior and Dynamic. That's what they do. You know what I mean? There's other songs in there so where you know what I mean, where we'll bring that to the game as well. Like Code Red. Jamaica, I represent.
Who's that?
You know what I mean? Code Red.
Okay.
Bad sound still, you know what I mean?
Code Red.
Yeah, and well, there's some really good sound in there. Some man if you go forward out and and you will be entertained that night there.
Right.
There's somebody with what you see, a whole lot of people that say, boy, we observing on no chance and this and that. And same thing they were saying in the UK Rumble. Observer don't have no chance or whatever. If you realize how long we've been in this thing, you know. We've been in this thing a long time, Rico.
True.
Furthermore, why some man say observer can't do because observer no aggressive. You know say
aggressive. What have to do with that?
Cuss bad word pan
well, thank God for that.
Rico.
Me respect
somebody
that.
Wanna change me into no contemporary thing.
No.
Nowadays, you know.
Stick to what you know.
Roots man from them time that me now switch.
Come on.
And you see there.
Come on.
Me never cuss pan a clash here. Never cuss no bad word.
Come
and
on.
by the end of this clash, all the rest of the sound them nobody now swear.
Come on.
Why can them say, you know what I mean? A lot of Birmingham people's there, we love everything cultural and real.
Wow.
And that's what I'm hoping to bring forward to the World Clash this year.
Wow. So you set a trend or something?
No, man, you know, Rico. Right? I'm not like you when a man come tell me about, Twinny, you have to tell a man about this, you have to tell a man about that or whatever. You ever run song before, Virgin? You ever hold mic in a dance before? You ever stand up in front of a crowd of thousands of people with a mic in your hand and you're entertaining people? Yeah?
Come on, no.
You see my David? You don't do it before, so I mean, you can only think you know how to do it. Right. And people have to know as well as Rico, it's not everybody. Hey, you see this World Clash? A lot of elders coming, you know, a lot of 50 plus, a lot of 60 plus people are forward at the clash.
And I know I hear them kind of foolishness.
Listen, I go and talk or whatever, like everybody have to be standing up there so I tell a man if you go suck this and suck that and
No.
That's not where we hear this now. If we leave it to them man, you know, leave reggae music to these younger generation, where will it go?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it will destroy it. It will destroy
man.
it. It'll destroy it.
Yeah.
Or it will change the whole
down, you know,
purpose of what it was. Because remember, you know, music is a message, you know, is a carrier of information. That's what it is, you know. Yeah. And what people don't understand, right? Because the Bible is very clear about this, you know. It says faith cometh by hearing. We don't talk about, when we used to hear the sound, how it influenced we.
Yeah.
When you listen to the news, and they talk about COVID, look how much people it influence. People all know how we wear a mask.
Yeah.
You understand me? Yeah.
All right.
They know them have the narrative, know them talk about the high-rise bills. Enough people afraid to put on all them gas. You understand me?
Yeah.
So faith comes by hearing. What that means that when you hear something or you see something, it can influence how you think. You understand? Yeah. And if it influences your thinking, Twinny, then it influences your action, your attitude, your mannerism. You understand me? So when now a man's going up there now going to talk about this and that and kill this and wait. What he's actually doing is sowing seeds of destruction that when a man take that on board now and he might listen it and he might penny it now, he might take that now, before him know it now, he start act a certain way and he don't even know why he act that way, because he's feeding his spirit, right? With those garbage. You see, when we did grow up, we never have them kind of thing. Come on and sing, as we said, we're singing about Jah,
love.
and we're singing about love. And to this day, when I walk with my youth, them say, Dad, you know so much people. You understand me?
As a Christian man, as a man who go to church. Oh, you know,
you understand me?
You know what I mean?
We know all the people they're from.
All these Rasta man.
Oh, you mean?
You know what I mean? All these Muslims. And you're a Christian. Don't forget say you have a past. You know what I mean?
Come on.
You grow. You
Come
know what I
on.
mean? Yeah, man.
And because we live
you
a
learn
loving,
along the way.
we live a loving and an uplifting life. You know, we never look for kill man, we never look for throw down no man and put down no man. We all live upon a one love thing because we understand that we all need each other. Yeah. Because one of the things I think we need to talk about the other day is how me now notice of this in this time now we are living at. When me have talk about back in the days, me say a man, me even have to know him name for me go say, yo, him hail back. Now you look at a man now and they say, yo, blessing.
I would say, Rico, you be walking on the other side of the road.
Come on.
And a man come from the next side of the road and cross the road just for fist.
Just for gear firms,
and
man.
gone about him way.
Eh?
That's the love what we did have.
No.
You can't have it.
No, look what no,
Twinny
Twinny Ranx.
Them and kill them one another.
Wow,
kill them one like say, yo, it come like it's a thing like this, you know. I don't know where it come from, but as a black people, it's like we hate blackness. Yes. Because hear this now, you and a black man in an argument about something. These youngsters.
Yes.
The man and next black man in some arguments about something, you know. Quick as a flash, him that take something to kill him. Bam.
Yeah, man. Don't even think.
Make his him and an Indian man or a white man or any other nationality in any conflict. The last thing upon his mind is to draw something to kill this man.
Come on now.
So it's some self-hatred
where
these youths have amongst about themselves.
I'm glad you touched that. I'm glad you touched that.
Then again, you know, even this now, I mean, come and notice certain things were going, you know. And I hear a lot of youths, young men, you know, run down black woman.
Oh God, yes.
And I wonder, where did this come from?
Oh God, yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Where did this come from? This hatred, this self-hatred.
It's a self-hatred, and I tell you, and I'm going to be honest with you, when you said that you are Banton, because when we analyze the thing, you know, I see him thing, we come to conclusion. Come and work with enough of the youth them out the road.
And enough man would run on the black woman and say, oh, the black men, the miserable, they try to tell us. And it's not that. It's just something black woman, you know. You have to remember saying the mother of civilization, you know. Them only want to see the black man progress and start to good. Yes. And the only way them know how to do it is to cajole and to argue and to tell you, you know what I mean, get up and
come
go.
On, man. Do better.
But you see, sometimes as black man, we don't want nobody telling us that. No. So you go with the other type of woman now, and she now said nothing, you know, she just left your feet. For dead. Dig a bigger hole to bury yourself in. And you don't even notice.
Shoot up, my brother, till it's too late.
You not even notice.
And then she just pack up her bag and left you.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know where the self-hatred come from.
Real talk.
And even we're talking about the reggae music to where it reach now.
That's right.
Listen to some of the music where them youth here. Because Ricky Trooper say a thing like them youth here. Young artists and nowadays them can't kill sound. So what I mean by that is you can't rely upon any one of them artists you have to go and vice 5, 6, 7, 9 tune. If you take our clash to go win, you're not winning no clash. No. Better you spend your money upon the veteran artists them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We know the thing. Know every criticism corner.
Yeah. I agree with you there, man.
Yeah,
because
man.
sometimes, you know, we have to go back to the foundation. You understand me? And I think really and truly, even when it comes to the clash, you know what I mean? Coming here, I wasn't there, but my brother them tell me, say, oh no, play some original tune. That different artists them, but the rhythm them, the foundation of the rhythm them are some original dancehall rhythm them. And it's like, when you start lick it that way, them, what me hear was that the reggae sound them start follow you now.
Exactly. I tell you, nobody then I swear everybody clash done. Nobody a cuss bad word.
Come on, Tweeny. Me proud of you, my brother.
Listen to me now. And right now, you know, me proud for you say this clash you are keeping at Birmingham.
Yeah, the big thing.
Birmingham's a cultural place, you know.
Always
Birmingham's a place where like it culture, but this is something we notice with big man, you know.
Go on, talk.
A lot of big man, few years ago, I talk about, you know. I always come at the class and say, boy, man, them not play with music, you know, the man, them not play with music and rare. No, them have to realize this as well, you know, is that when you in a clash, you know, you have to play music, forget that forward.
Yes.
No, big man are getting forward, you play some tune and some big man like that tune and them each up in a corner. You know?
Yeah, cool and deadly.
That's no, that's no good enough.
That help in the clash. Well, that's no different to
jumping up and blowing, whistling, rare. So you find one thing secret, so you find that you won't necessarily play music to suit them man there.
No.
You have to play music for the people who make up the nice, I blow the whistle and the trumpet, and I go put them on for vote it through. So it's not to say some sounds when they come and clash them I play. Nah, man, it's like when them I play the tune where you like, you know, you're not giving a forward for them.
But what we laugh this up because what you say is so true. Because the cool and deadly man, because we know them, cool and deadly, them just itch up so. You see, because them too cool for say nice and them no want be a spectacle, them just cool. And them a look for a man like say them a fool because they make up all lip and nice. That's so cool and deadly man thing. But as him say, this is a clash and the support is what's going to make the difference if you are king in the thing or you is a loser in the thing. So obviously, as a selector and as a sound, you have to make sure so you play, forget the crowd them for react. So it's no different, you know, than a man say, boy, Labour my party, you know, my brother. And the vote come up and them not put no X virgin. But them expect Labour to win. It's no different. You understand? If you don't participate in the thing, if you don't participate in the thing, or you can expect to change the narrative, it's impossible.
Anybody go take your views. I mean, serious. You know what I mean?
You never do your time. Yeah, come on.
You know what I mean? So, and you know, it's like, all right then, I feel say, one sound that was instrumental in bringing sound clash to, I wouldn't say to where it is today, but bringing little changes to it. It's Mighty Crown.
God almighty,
I remember Mighty Crown, the first time when they played Jar in 1999 when they first win the trophy.
Wow.
1999. And from then on, all right then, you use that song where they kind of change it too. Because before you came on the scene, everybody was playing the same type of robot up. Until the IDM come and change up the thing with the, as we mentioned before, the Banton Levi's, you know what I mean? The
special
them.
Man.
That's what Mighty Crown did though.
Not
them days.
Took to another level.
Come with some special way. Every song did I get complacent and lazy. You know what I mean? Mighty Crown change up the thing and say, you know what I mean? So watch your man, you know what I mean? We're gonna bring some new thing to the thing and bring some new just cut the tune them in some different way, change up the words them in the Mighty Crown was, I would say, was very instrumental in that. If it's a mark where Mighty Crown put into the business.
And I'll be honest with you, Twinny Ranx. When I watched them on the video when I first heard about this Chinese song, I was like blown away, like, yo, Chinese sound. I was blown away by the passion, and the energy. That them
free culture and things where we do.
Come on.
Powerful.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Come on now. That it influenced. That's all
so much nationalities and people who can't talk English.
And but yet
our
own
people.
The
reggae record them.
Come on,
and the reggae DJs them and them.
Come on now.
Well, can't speak English.
Let me just tip this part in for you. For sure, sometimes all we as a people can be. When me come from the dancehall world and me get saved on a George Street and me dead, you know. Remember, within the church circle, one of the most fundamental truths is that man will get married and them thing there, right? When me I go a wedding, virgin, a circle of sound, them I use for the music because them not have no farmer, there's no entertainment. So me I say, yo, how that work then? So meditate upon it and I'm a virgin and we build the first Christian sound, you know, Shekinah. First Christian sound in the world. To this day, that can't change. We are the first ever.
Worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide.
From Birmingham. Handsworth, Birmingham.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
You know what I mean? We don't like, if we pick up Birmingham, because Birmingham is a wonderful cultural city.
But what I wanted to show you is me and Spanner go through hell because the church never want embrace reggae gospel. Because what we did, remember there's no sound, there's no stitching, there's no reggae, no time. So we are going to studio under the influence and leading of God. And we go to studio and I sing like, oh, how great thou art, and all of the church song my mother used to sing. I'm going to put them on some rubber dub and some reggae beat. And I go back into the place and I fire them tune, and I minister and I show people about God. And it's like, Virgin, sometimes they want to ban the church congregation from coming to show them. He said, no, 2022, reggae gospel is worldwide. In fact, even the circle sound them can't play without have that in them box.
Well, if a reggae artist are done with the reggae thing and are running a gospel.
All right. So there you go. There you go. So sometimes, you see, right, God gives something, You know the Bible says, the stone that the builder refused is the head cornerstone, become the head cornerstone. Yeah. Sometimes, the thing we skin up on nose pan, Yeah? Man, I say, boy, reggae music.
You know, say all the people are skin up the nose pan observer. When them go on. Them go on.
Listen, Virgin, I know Benji.
When they put the new sound there, you know, say new room sweep clean. I don't know the corner.
Everybody, the whole room. So, Tweeny, just bring it to a close now, my brother, because it's been absolutely amazing conversation with you today. Just again, remind them where the the clash, me call it. You know what I mean? Who's going to be crowned king on this night? Let them know where it's going to be and the date.
Okay, the clash is taking place.
And where they can get tickets if there's any.
Okay, it's taking place on the 1st of May. That's 2 weeks' time. Yesterday, on a Sunday, taking place before a bank holiday on Monday. So you won't be going to work the following day. 1st of May, O2 Arena in town. Yeah? Wow. Birmingham City Centre, the O2 Arena, yeah? And remember, all the songs, them whole heap of sound that take place in this clash, so just make it a date and don't be late because, Lady V from V Rocket in Nottingham, she's worked so hard in putting this clash together. Wow. The sounds on the night would be Climax from Canada, Stereo 5 from America, and I never talked about him earlier on, but he's a very influential sound. Okay. Him having a big clash with him, Addies.
Oh, from Jamaica?
In America. No, Addies from America taking place this Saturday. That's a big clash. You know what I mean?
So my warm up.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Obviously, I've got to play out in big tune them, so we will know how I go on.
All right.
Yeah, you have Mystic Sound from Canada too. You have My Soul Observer Supa Powa from Birmingham area defending,
Come on now.
Or whatever. You also have Warrior from Germany. I spoke about him earlier on, You have Rodem from Rodem Cyclone. That's a Japanese sound. You have Empire from Birmingham as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Empire. Them are defend the British Empire.
Okay.
And look, long way I born out the British Empire. You have man come from Jamaica, come out England.
Come on now.
I call your son British Empire.
All right.
You know what I mean? Anyway, we're bridging them still. Right? We're really cool. You know what I mean? Bigger teacher that, but we're bridging them. Yeah? You have Dynamic. Him from Africa, tall African, and him have good stage presence because I heard he used to be in a group or something on the stage before. So I'm very comfortable with the stage and very comfortable with interaction with the audience. So you also have a son named Code Red from Jamaica.
Wow.
Bad sound that one.
Wow.
I tell you, be a bad sound in that clash then. If you ever see me Code Red do with Supa one time, I tell you, boy, make Supa take up him bag and walk out and dance.
Whoa.
Code Red. Bad sound. So I want people to turn out and just be aware, say, your sound, Observer Superpower sound from Birmingham will be out there trying its best to keep the trophy.
In the UK.
In Birmingham, England.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
And obviously, no sound no win no trophy without no support. You can't do it.
True talk.
You need your support.
Election, CMT.
So we are doing things for get with support down there so and get with people down there. Support way.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And it's going to be an enjoyable night. You know what I mean? Sound clash isn't them aggressive. Hey boy, I'm going to go, hey boy. No, we're not in that no more. It's more entertainment. You have to be bringing entertainment and make the people them who are coming to this clash sit and jump and cheer and boo and whistle.
Cheer for your leader.
That's what I say. Entertainment that the people them want, man. That Irish and Chin and Lady V.
It remind me when my lord, him upon him donkey, I head for Jerusalem, and then put out the palm leaf, them and them a cheer him, they a cheer him and them a say, oh, can them a crowd him, a donkey a ride in, you understand me? Yeah. And the thing is, sometimes the same people them that you think are going to support you, can be the same people them that want to come fight against you. So you have to sometimes just know, say, you don't really even worry about what people think.
No.
You just know, say, you are go there with your intention to do your best.
Yeah.
Simple thing. Simple thing.
Me know straight, you know, Rico. Whole heap of people are forward to that clash.
Yeah, man, me know that.
Them see a smile on your face. They know, why you for win war? Know what I mean? Them vex me even have this trophy. So imagine I go feel when I walk with the world trophy.
Come on, no.
How them I go feel them with them?
Come on, no, King. Come
you
on.
Same when them walk and talk. Observer can when you okay, rumble. Observer can. Me walk out to me tune them, you know. Cause me come out me follow some of the biggest tune them, you know.
Yo.
Me berry bujo. You see my deal with me selection of berry stem. I tell you, man, my father them was ready for that clash there, you know, brethren.
That's no more. That's no more. As we said, you've had enough time, because I know it was cancelled because of COVID. So every sound has had enough time to develop, you know, their craft. Because you can't go in and no war without the right tools. So me know so every sound are shine up them things right now for this clasher.
Yeah.
But the key is, we are asking, who shall be the king of the sound system clash? The answer will be revealed on the 1st of May here in Birmingham, UK.
But you're going to hear the answer here first on Rico Show. The winner will be Observer Supa.
You hear that there now? You hear that?
Remember that.
That's Muhammad Ali. I am the greatest.
Yeah, man.
And we let him say I'm arrogant and not believe in what I say. Say no more.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's enough from us today. And we just want to say it's been a pleasure having you all listening to the show. We hope you've enjoyed it and you've understood a bit more about what a clash really is. Clash is something that happens every day of our lives. You understand me? But the key of a clash is the winner is the one who's always crowned king. So just remember now, if you don't want the wrong king, you vote for the right king.
If
Simple.
I can just as well, Rico, before you finish here, the main thing where we bringing forward to this clash here is maturity.
Right.
Don't look
Love
on
that.
Twinny Ranx and expect me to get catch up and with where the young people and we catch up in nowadays. I'm a grown man.
Come on.
I don't want to go back to my yard and turn on my television and watching myself running up and down like an idiot that could be a bad one and anything. Then no.
Oh, you can expect your opinion
boy
I watch
now
that.
tell me how to run some business. Me know this thing here for a long time from when in Popa
Come on.
I
now.
play sound.
And that's a long time.
And that's the matter from 60s. When my daddy I keep lose my whole microphone in my hand.
Come on.
See my deal with. So we've been in this thing a long time. Years, decades. See my deal with. Yeah man, we've been through all the changes. Wow. So we know it.
Wow.
We know it.
Well, you've heard it from the big man himself, Twinny Ranx, the MC for the great big UK representative, Observer Supa Powa. See you there. Bless you.
Thank you for listening to this content. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, subscribe and make a comment down below. Or even more so, check out our website www.affinityextra.com for more information.